everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got another haul video for you today. We got a phone call at the shop for a woman that wanted us to come and do a house visit, and I ended up talking to her. I was playing phone tag with her all week last week. Finally talked to her on Thursday. It turns out it was her husband's stepmother who was going to assisted living, and they had some items they wanted us to come out and take a look at, some clothing and accessories, and some housewares. So Sarah and I took a ride out there this morning. Super nice people. I knew pulling into the driveway probably wasn't going to be a lot. It was a newer house, so they had at one point about 25, 30 years ago downsized into this almost like a retirement home, which was all one floor, 2 big bedrooms with giant walk-in bathrooms. But you could tell they had downsized. So I thought about taking my camera in. They were an older couple. I think they were a little bit overwhelmed. I don't think necessarily had planned on having to deal with this. So they were asking a lot of questions, personal related stuff. And I thought, I'm not even going to ask if I can pull the camera out and start recording, because it just wasn't the situation for it. So I did walk away with 3 boxes, not big boxes, but medium-sized boxes of things. And I'll show you guys what I got, and we'll talk a little bit about it and tell you where it's going to end up. So we'll start off here. So, like I said, the house was mainly 3 big rooms, a bedroom on one side, this big living area in the middle, and then a bedroom on the other side, which was kind of like a den. And in the main room, there was a curio cabinet, which most of this stuff came out of. And the gentleman explained to me that most of this stuff had actually belonged to his grandmother, that his dad had picked up, and so they had it there for years. I was a little hesitant to buy some things, just because apparently she was a heavy smoker. And you walked in and you were just like, whoa, hit off guard. This was an 85-year-old woman who was chain smoking, so so I didn't want to buy anything that I couldn't wash. Same with Sarah. She didn't want to pick up anything that she couldn't wash and get it's hard with like some upholstered things and everything to get the smell out, but we did find some treasures. So like I said, there was a curio cabinet, and there's a ton of little glass figurines, bone china figurines. So I just grabbed them as I saw them, and I'll show you the big tray here of them. As you can see, there's a tray, even this little Christmas angel bell, which I loved, but a tray full of them. And I'll show you some of the ones on here. There was this really cool blown glass fish. It's got some cobalt eyes. Let's see here. A couple of little blown glass Christmas trees, which are super cute. I really like these. There's a set of 5 blown glass skunks. So these are made in Japan. So you have, as you can see, there's a white stripe on them. And then some little babies here, which are very cute. Let's see. I'm trying to grab things that are like items. There was these 2 blown glass frogs, which are very cute. Let's see here. A family of blown glass giraffes. Look at them, they're just adorable with little spots. And like I said, he said these were all his grandmother's, and apparently she had a huge collection, and then it kind of got, dispersed through the family. Got another, I don't know what this is, giraffe, a cat, and everything, like I said, has to be wiped down, just because it has that smell. Let's see here. Here's some little blown glass fish, another koi fish with a big tail, another little one. this cool trumpet blown glass, I don't know, just vase that maybe you sit on a table like that. Lots of little, here's a little bone china dog, and it has, I think, 5 or 6 little puppies that go with it. There's a set of lions, a set of deer. And I've done really well with the bone china before. Here's a little blown glass mouse with a tail, maybe a rat. I don't know, it's kind of cool. But I've done really well with these kind of bone chinas before. Some kittens. A black cat that's blown glass. Just all sorts of stuff. Like I said, there's a whole tray full. This guy I absolutely love. It's a little pixie. I might have to keep him. He's kind of cool. Oh, but I got this whole tray full, and I just thought they were so cool. And so that that was in the china closet. Let me try to clean these up here so I don't knock any off and break them as I drop that one. So it was interesting, you could kind of tell what was his dad's stuff that was his grandparents versus what was hers. Totally different styles. Got this little blown glass bird that has the coloring on the inside. That's my dog scratching away. He decided he wanted to come in here with me and hang out. He's my bud. There were these studio crafted mugs. There's that one, and this one, which are very cool. I don't see any, oh, I do see a signature on them. I'll have to research the signature, but I just love picking up studio pottery when I see it. I just like the look of it, and it sells pretty good online and in the store. Along the same lines of studio pottery, there was this vase, which is very artistic. It's got a name on the bottom, which says N-O-S, I don't know. I always like to try to decipher it, but it's a very crude studio pottery piece. She had this up on the mantle, so I'm assuming that might be something a little bit more important. Oops. Along the lines of that were these 2 wall plaques. Again, studio pottery. They have a name of Linda. I can't make out the last name. Again, I might use Google Image and try to figure some of these out, but beautiful pieces. Really was impressed by them. Did find this adorable little ceramic Christmas tree. It's a nice little size, as you can see. This was in one of the closets. I think this was the only Christmas item in the house. Has a teeny tiny little bulb in there. It's very cute. This size sells really well for me. I got this Fenton bell, which is the custard glass. It probably glows under black light. I saw this brass 4-leaf clover, which actually it says on the back, it's 24 karat gold electroplate, and it has an Irish blessing on the back. So I thought that was cute. And let me see if this winds up here. This might be overwinded. Oh no. Got this cute little music box, and I think they all do something, but there we go. This is made in Germany. The only thing I see wrong with it is the one little bird at the top here is missing its tail, but it's very cute. It's a Steinbach. This I bought because it reminded me of a music box that I have that was my grandma's, that I have on my bookshelf in my office that was similar to that. So I had to pick it up, of course. I saw this cute little Lucky Leaf apple juice bank. Let's see. I did pick up some Pyrex. I picked up 3 of the pink gooseberry bowls. The biggest one was missing. They do have a little use to them. I'm imagining that they were used pretty frequently. But I thought, when you see it, you gotta grab it, so I picked it up. She had this whole collection in the case of these swizzle sticks. So we got a swan, we got some lollipops here, dolphins, elephants, fish, an owl, a starfish, and it's in this cut to clear vase. So I grabbed that. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice assortment. Let's see. Got this dog decanter, and it has an ice pack on the top of its head. It's a dog's life, and it's just cute. It's very, very 60s. As you can see, he's got a hangover. So I thought that was cute. I think this is some kind of nutcracker from Germany. So, as you can see, there's a lever. I can't quite. It says made in Germany. I can't read the rest, but very nice carved piece. I just thought he was very cute. These I absolutely love, and I picked them up for myself. It's a set of 3 Lefton St. Patrick's Day girls. They're adorable, as you can see. They're in fantastic shape. So I wanted to grab those. I picked up this little zebra figurine, but I realized after I picked him up that he's been repaired. So he might live here with the other zebras that I have, just because you don't see zebra stuff too much. I also picked up this pair of made in Japan Christmas tree salt and pepper shakers. These are Lefton as well. Sorry about the rattling. My guy's itchy here. He gets seasonal allergies, so he's always itching. Let's see. This was a fun little, like, 1930s, 40s made in USA pottery. Oh, sorry. My phone just lit up. Apparently we're supposed to get hazardous weather over the weekend because it is April here in central Pennsylvania. So looks like we might have 60-mile-an-hour winds and possibly hail to look forward to for the rest of the weekend. So that just lit up. This sugar shaker in the black amethyst I picked up. I really think that's kind of cool. These do really well for me. It's in great shape. Picked up this little cranberry glass cruet with the stopper. This is Fenton. Very nice opalescent. This is a nice piece of blue milk glass in the daisy and button pattern. This is starting to become really popular, these pastel milk glasses. So this should do pretty good for me as well. This was in the Christmas closet. This is a hand-painted piece of Fenton. It's just the ruffled milk glass bowl. And it has the holly painted on it, as you can see. So I picked that up. And I picked up this very cool uranium glass butter dish. It's not perfect. There's a few chips on the bottom of it, but these are becoming more and more harder to find. It's got butter on the top. It's in a nice square pattern. Really nice piece. And I picked up some studio pottery. This piece is very cool with the coloring and the drip glaze. I got 2 of these honey pots. I'll put one down. They're pretty much the same. Has a little bee on the top. This is studio made. It has a label on it. Not really sure. And this guy here. And then here's another, I think this is a sugar pot because they had sugar stored in it, but very cool piece. So that's what I grabbed. Oh, one more thing. I went outside the box and I bought some Hummels. I don't usually buy Hummels, but I was like, they were pretty much insisting that I take the Hummels with me. And I was like, okay. I mean, like, because usually they were an older couple. That generation spent a lot of money on Hummels. And they were kind of like, no, we have these 2 boxes. So there's this one, which is a Millennium Hummel. And like I said, I have most of the boxes. They had a box with just Hummel plates in it, which I was like, no, absolutely not taking those. I know they don't sell. And then they had this box with these other Hummels in it. So I decided, they were, like I said, they were pretty much insisting that I take them with me. So I was like, you know what? I saw this one and I didn't even unwrap it yet. I'm waiting to see. I suspect maybe they were their Hummels and they just didn't want them anymore. This is around the Rosie. This is a big Hummel. And I'm going to do some research on it because some of these actually still bring a little bit of money. So they're not exactly, you know, some of them bring like $15, $25. I know my one buddy at the auction, he buys them for resale at a booth, at his booth, and he only pays a couple dollars a piece, like $5 a piece for them to resell. There's this little guy with the umbrella. So I may see if any of these are like heavy hitters. If not, I may just ask him if he wants to buy them and pass them along. But some of these are pretty common, I know. This one's Little Fiddler. And that's the thing about Hummels. I've seen them anywhere from like this big up to like 4 foot tall. They made a lot of them and they weren't shy about it. But yeah, there's some interesting ones. And like I said, it helps that we have the box for them. So there's like that one. But this is going to be a little bit of a research project just to see what we got here. Looks like they tried to maybe sell them at a yard sale at one point for like $5 each. But like I said, they were pretty much insistent, like, please take the Hummels. Those are just cute ones. Is there anything else in here? Oh, that actually has a stand. Okay. Looks like that might be like a breast cancer one. And sometimes, like those breast cancer ones for different things sell really well. People collect that stuff that unfortunately have had breast cancer or had a family member that had it. This one's kind of cute. So that's what I did today. I had planned on maybe taking a run over to one of the antique stores in town. Sorry, needed some tea. Oh, I forgot to show you the most interesting things. So this woman, who was in her 80s, hand-carved things. So I picked up these 2 little knives, this one and this one, that she carved and signed on the bottom. And she did that up until about a year or 2 ago. She was whittling wood by the TV kind of thing. And she had some really impressive pieces that her family was going to hold on to, that she wanted to take with her into assisted living. So I picked those up. But like I said, I was going to go run to a couple places in town, see if I could get some footage with some shopping. And unfortunately, the day got crazy. We had some of the craziest stuff happen to us in the store today. A gentleman towards the end of the day actually had a full-blown seizure, took out a whole display. Sarah and I were in the back of the store with her husband, and all of a sudden we hear this loud crash. Somebody said call 911, so we, of course, went into survival mode and had to deal with that. Luckily, the gentleman was okay. They came and were able to get him out, but it was that. There was another thing that happened. So it was a little bit of a hectic day. I was ready to just go home, put my feet up, and just do this video and call it a day. So, didn't get any footage shopping. Didn't actually go shopping other than this estate. But, needless to say, I think I got some pretty good stuff here. I think there's some really interesting stuff. I think the only two things that I'm going to hold on to are the broken zebra and the three, looking around here, the three Lefton girls. Everything else I'm going to try to get online. Try to do some of these figurines and lots and get them moving. But if you see anything you like and you don't see it in my eBay store, which the link is down in the description, send me a message, leave me a comment. I can definitely make sure if it's not listed or if it hasn't sold that I get it listed for you guys. If you like the comment, sorry, I found this little piece of one of the giraffes, so I'm trying to find the giraffe it goes to, so it gets, okay, there it is. I'll fix that later. If you like the content you're seeing, make sure you like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. We are very close. Maybe by the time you see this video, we'll have hit 500. I'm working on, once we hit the 500, I want to do a giveaway, but I also want to do one of my collections. And I'm working on trying to figure out, it's going to be a little bit of work to kind of pull it all together, because this particular item that I collect, I have different colors all over the house. I went around yesterday and counted, and I think there's about 100 of this particular item. So I want to get them all together in one place and do a video of that for like a milestone kind of thing of hitting 500. Because I do have people that have asked to show more about the collections. So, but if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that button so that you can see the new videos when they come out. I try to get them out Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Give myself a little bit of time on the weekends to go out and get content, because we got so many things going on. That's my time to make the content. As always, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next video.